It's Saturday, the sun is shining, we have enough cladding, so now all we need to do is finish this off. This is where for me it gets a bit hair raising because I absolutely hate going up ladders, but from now on every plank involves climbing up the ladder. I'm not going to record it just in case I fall off, but hopefully the next time you see this view it will be finished. It's 8 o'clock and we've just finished. So now something will have to happen there, some edging, but for now we've done, and I have to say it looks quite good.
I'm having so much fun with my new trimmer. It's an absolute game changer because it's so light. Finally, I can get on top of my allotment and the grass in my garden, and then hopefully I'll be able to keep on top of it. Brilliant.
Don't worry, Mark is okay. He's just really achy after putting the cladding up, so he's just doing a bit of Pilates whilst I'm picking some flowers on the allotment. There, I'm not expecting to make a fortune, but hopefully somebody will get to appreciate these beautiful flowers.
It's Sunday afternoon and we're taking some much needed downtime. There's an open garden quite near to us under the National Garden Scheme, so we've popped along for inspiration, and look at that planting. It's absolutely amazing. I love this wild area too. It's so nice just to get away from the house and take in someone else's surroundings. I'm having the best time. A vintage rose arch has been on my wish list for so long. This has inspired me to go home and have another search on the internet. And look at those roses. I think I need to have some roses growing up the outside of Star Corner. What do you think? We're back now and somebody's telling me that they want a little play on the way to their dinner bowl. She's so funny.
This is where I find myself on a Sunday evening, picking up my daughter from her part-time job at 11 o'clock at night.
This is very unusual for us, going out on a Monday night, but it's not every day that you hit 50,000 followers on Instagram. Going out to celebrate was Imogen's idea, and a great idea it is too. This is the Brisley Bell, which is one of our favourite pubs in Norfolk. I love these chairs, wouldn't they look great at Star Corner? Anyway, cheers, and I wonder when I'll hit 50,000 followers on YouTube. Oh, this is exciting. I'm having a quiet morning. Oh, this is exciting. I'm having a quiet morning working at home, and then the postman has just been with this parcel. I'm really hoping this is the dress that I'm going to end up wearing at the weekend when I go away. Let me have a look. And yes, you've caught me out. It's 10:30. I'm working, but I'm still in my PJs. That really has reminded me that I need to go and have a shower and get changed. Who else does that? I get carried away with working, and then it can be early afternoon and I'm still in my PJs. That's the joy of working from home, I suppose. So excited to see this. Look at the colours. This is called Aztec in Hope. Oh, that's fantastic. That is going to look so nice, I can tell already.
Okay, I'm dressed now. That's much better, isn't it? I've just noticed that my flower honesty stall is empty. Somebody has bought the last remaining 3 bunches. So it's lunchtime, so Maple and I thought that we'd pop down to the allotment to pick some more and have a nice walk at the same time. It's a bit wet and grey though, wasn't expecting that. Anyway, let's see what we can go and find. This is my allotment neighbours plot, which is absolutely incredible. He comes down and spends so much time here every day, and it always just looks beautiful and puts mine to shame. Yes, I thought there was still plenty left, and there are. So I think I'll do 4 bunches this time. They're only £1 each, so they're nothing, are they? Really cheap. But I put 12 stems in each bunch. This unsightly mound in the front of the garden is the result of the foundations being dug out for the extension. And tomorrow we've got a lorry coming, an 18-ton lorry, to remove some of it. Now we think that we've got 4 or 5 lorry loads to go. We've already had 3 last year. But anyway, as you can see up there and around here, there are some beautiful foxgloves, and I would hate the thought that they're just going to be taken away in a lorry. So I'm now going to climb up and try and recover the foxgloves and put them in a vase. The things I'll do for cutting flowers. And as you can see, it's quite high. This is Maple's favourite spot. I can actually see where she's been lying. So the lorry is going to park on the other side of the hedge, and with a grabber it comes over and takes up big scoops and takes it back over the hedge. Totally dressed for the occasion. These are my scruffs. I hope you can hear me. Mark's got his chainsaw going in the background, but I've just realised that I've got so many flowers in the house with all the cornflowers coming from the allotment that I don't really have enough vases or even space to put any more flowers. So I've picked the foxgloves from the big rubble heap mound, and I've decided to put them in a big galvanised bucket outside the front door. The grabber lorry has just arrived. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so as you can see, Mark's still in his PJs. We were just having a cup of tea before the day gets going. And here it goes. I cannot wait until this massive mound goes. There's the first load going in. Doesn't look like a massive hill from here, but as you saw yesterday, it's really quite high. We've been feeling a bit of pressure recently with the build and everything, so Mark came home early from work. He finished early, so what better way just to relax than to walk from Alston to Blakeney and to end up here. This is Blakeney. Oh, it's quite cold. You can see my hands are quite blue, but it feels so lovely to be up on the coast. And of course Maple is enjoying a long dog walk too. It's Thursday afternoon, and it's such a lovely afternoon that I thought we could just have a little wander around my garden. So this is the front garden. I'm not sure what these are, but they're absolutely beautiful. I like those. Obviously the foxgloves there. These are a bit of a surprise. I planted these and they're meant to be a lovely pale apricot colour. I'm not entirely a fan of bright yellow flowers. All of this garden is meant to be very pale pinks and peaches. But anyway, I'd never dig it up once it starts flowering, so that will enjoy its time in my garden this year. The tomatoes have started to flower. They're not very big, but I did plant these really late. Hopefully they'll have plenty of crop. My rose is about to burst into colour. Looks a really
sort of quite a deep pink here, but I know that when they come out they're very, very pale. Can't wait to show you those. The herb garden is looking really established now. Actually, I must chop this back. This coriander, it's bolting. But we are using that all the time. The sweet peas are starting to establish. Let's just have a peek into this garden. It's looking pretty. I've just actually washed all my cushion covers because the weather forecast for next week is glorious. So I'm hoping to be able to put the parasols up, get the cushions out and really start to enjoy this space. That's a hollyhock there that's self-seeded. It's going to grow up and up and up and look fabulous. Another plant that's self-seeded, the foxglove, right in the middle of the olive tree. My little solar fountain going strong there. Again, I'll put a link to that in the description because I know lots of you like my little solar fountain. Cornflowers from the allotment. It's all looking rather super. It's Friday, and when my friend asked me if I'd like to join her for a bit of charity shopping in Holt, I jumped at the chance today because I'm actually going away for the weekend, which means there'll be no car booting for me tomorrow. So I'm in London. Who knows what I might find, but anyway, I'm here in Holt and we're going to have a bit of a mooch to see what we can find. I might try and look for some clothes this time. I'm not very successful at shopping in charity shops, but you never know, so I'll keep you updated. I'm actually going to a pub launch tonight and to Gifford Circus tomorrow, so it'd be quite nice if I could find something new to wear for either of those. I'm excited now. Well, that was a really lovely afternoon with my friend. We had a good catch up. And we did wander around all the charity shops of Holt, of which there are quite a few, but I didn't find a thing. I did tell you I wasn't very good at clothes shopping in charity shops. Anyway, I must go home now and get ready for the pub launch. I've just got home and I feel like Cinderella. This dress was waiting for me at home. Finn from New Day Originals knows how much I love the jungle dress. And I admired this gorgeous green minty colour, so she has kindly sent it to me. So now I've got something to wear to the pub launch this evening, and you may recognise that I've paired it with the shoes that I showed you in my vintage show and tell. They're not vintage, but they are one of my first ever shoe car boot purchases. But even more special is I met Finn online on Instagram last year because I loved her dresses, and we've become friends. Anyway, she saw this Emma Bridgewater mug and thought of me, so she actually sent it to me as a present, which I just think is just lovely. It says, "The earth is in our hands, save our beautiful green world, we can all play our part." So Finn has an amazing sustainable clothing brand called New Day Originals, and I know how much this means to her and also how much it means to me too. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now because I need to go and glamour for this evening, and because I'm going to London I won't be posting anything about London until next weekend. So I hope you've enjoyed my weekly vlog, and I will see you the same time next week. Bye for now.